air gets dry, your skin gets dry, your throat gets dry, your nose gets dry, your voice starts to crack, your hands are dry, everything's dry. And you need the moisture. Our bodies need moisture, which is why you've got to drink a lot of water and you need moisture in your home. This is from Air Innovations. They have been here at QVC for years and years. They are literally our #1 top brand here at QVC that brings us home environment items. So we have something for you that's in a few colors. I want to just show you, actually 2 colors. This is called red pepper, and it's really more like a burgundy. I'm kind of wearing a burgundy today, so this is more like a brick or burgundy kind of color. We also have it in black. Those are the only 2 colors that are left. This is at a sale price, not $69.20, which is typically what QVC would price it at, but we're almost $20 less right now at $49.98. So take advantage of saving $20 on that sale price, the easy pay, etc. And in the meantime, let's bring in Kelly Walker from Air Innovations, who's going to tell us why this is the humidifier to buy and not the one in the drugstore or in the big box store, or the one that they even sell at the grocery store. Hi, Kelly. How are you?
Hi, Mary Beth. I'm doing good. And that's exactly what I'm going to tell you right now, because the problem has always been a lot of people have been turned off by humidifiers over the years. You go out there, you find either that really small one that barely lasts a night, or you have to lug a tank to and from a sink, and they all had that slimy gunk that would fill up inside. So we want to combat all of the dry air, the dry eyes, the dry nasal passages, as opposed to all of that stuff. We want to get that humidity into the air, but we can't use those. So what do? Well, we come to QVC and Air Innovations, because we fixed all those problems. So we have our Cool Mist technology. As you can see, I put my hand right over here. I'm not burning my hand at all. It's not hot at all. But it's also Clean Mist. And by that, I mean we infuse the entire tank and base with an antimicrobial inhibitor, and we give you a permanent ceramic filter that never needs to be replaced. So that it all helps to prevent the growth of that bacteria that we used to always see in the tanks and in the base. Second, we give you a long run time. So instead of just lasting for like 1 night or less, this will last for 70 hours on low.
70.
So if you think about that,
70 hours. There's 24 hours in a day. But if you ran it like 8 hours a night, I mean, I don't know, how many times is 8 going to 70? 9 nights.
That's right. So this lasts a very long time. And the best part is, actually, it'll last longer than that because it's a top fill. We actually pioneered this right here on QVC.
Sure
a lot of the QVC people were asking, how come I have to lug a tank to and from a sink? Well, you don't have to anymore. We actually pioneered it right here. So now instead of taking the tank to and from a sink, you just bring the water to it. So if you can water your plants, you can water your humidifier. It's truly that easy to maintain these, which makes it super easy to put them around your entire house, your guest room, your kids' room, your main bedroom, of course, your main living spaces. You kind of create that oasis away from all that harsh air outside. And now, you know, hopefully you're living a lot more comfortable life throughout these harsh, dry winter months we've got coming up right now.
Right. Hey, let's talk about this Sensa-Touch. Why is it called Sensa-Touch?
Well, right here on the front, it's not even really a button, it just senses your finger. And what it does is when you touch that, and I got to actually look over here, when you touch that, that's how you turn it on. So when you turn it off, let me turn it on to first. That's 1, that's your low setting. It's going to give you that 70 hours, 9 nights of sleep. You hit it again, you've got medium, then high, and even a supreme setting. That supreme setting is for, say, you've got a roaring fireplace going, or it's really, really dry. You want to get that humidity out into that area. You use that for a little while. Then when you put it on your nightstand, right by your bed, turn down to that low setting, and you're going to get that 9 nights of sleep. The lights also on there, they turn off after about 20 seconds, turn off completely. So this is running quietly, and it's running completely dark. So it's hopefully help you sleep a little bit more comfortably at night.
Yeah. I want to really crank this baby up because I feel like, you know, like I said, the air is dry, everything's dry. I keep drinking more water, drinking. I love this too because I have to show this. This is one of those things that nobody else does that I know of except for Air Innovations. Normally there's just the one thing that's going to spew it out. This actually splits into 2. basically so you could have them going opposite directions. Do you see that? You've got both directions that it's going right now. And so you can kind of send it out to different parts of the room. Or if you want to just bring it all together, you can do that too. But I think it makes more sense and you get it out quicker and faster by splitting them like that. The fact that we can open this up and pour in more water without having to carry anything at all, that's what to me makes so much sense. You can also see the water level because they've given you that little window right here, and there's a little something extra in the back that I always appreciate because I like aromatherapy oils. So Kelly, tell everybody about what's here in the back.
Right there, that's the aroma tray. Now, online on QVC.com, you can find our aroma pads. They come in eucalyptus and lavender, so it can really give you that spa-like experience. You just slide them right into the tray there in the back, and then close that up. It infuses that scent in with the airflow. We had a lot of people asking, you know what, can I put my essential oils into the water itself? And I always used to have to say, no, that's not a good idea. It'll dilute those things, and they're expensive, and you know it'll mess with the atomizer. No more. Now it infuses it directly with the airflow, and then it diffuses it evenly throughout the entire room. Instead of having hot spots of scent, you just have that overall spa-like experience.
Especially if you feel like you're a little congested, that eucalyptus is like awesome. It's what I love. And like we said, you can just buy those pads on QVC.com. They come in a box. They're super easy. You pop one in, let it run. This is just such an easy one to have. Now, the other thing I wanted to tell you was size-wise. This is only 15.5 inches high. And then the width here at the widest point, which is probably here at the bottom, is going to be about 8.5 inches. So 8.5 inches by 15.5 inches, and from front to back about 7.5 inches. So it doesn't take up a ton of space. Now, does it matter that if I put this on the floor or I put it on a table or anything like that, Kelly?
Doesn't really matter. You can put it on the floor, table, wherever. What we do is we actually break the water molecule down to its finest particle, so you don't get the wet spots and things that you used to get. By doing that, the water stays into the air where it belongs, and also it's where it can do you the most good. And that moisture is what's doing you so good throughout the harsh, dry winter months. I actually wanted to read a couple of things because it's right from the Medline website. We talk a lot about the benefits here, but here's what they say. They increase the humidity in your home to help eliminate the dry air that can otherwise irritate and inflame the passages of your nose and your throat. So all of you go all winter long thinking you're all stuffed up and sick. You may not be. You may just need to get that humidity into the air. Then if you do get sick, they say, humidified air can help relieve some discomforts of colds and flu. That's why all those medical professionals recommend them. And finally, it's also a beauty secret. Testing shows humidified air helps maintain skin moisture and may alleviate dry skin. We're breathing it in naturally, hopefully make us feel more comfortable on the inside, but also absorbing it naturally through our skin, helping to eliminate that dry skin that also, as we know, dry skin is kind of the enemy of beautiful, healthy skin. So we're helping ourselves look more beautiful on the outside as well.
That's exactly right. Here's the other thing. I want to go back to, like you said, about this mist. You know, I can literally hold my hands right above this mist, and I don't even feel anything but cool air. And obviously, like my fingers, everything is still dry. But what I'm getting at is how many times have you had a humidifier that you had to put a towel down on the carpet to be able to, because you would wake up in the morning and the carpet would be wet or damp from the water of the humidifier. Well, all it was doing was throwing water down. This is putting it up into the air, like you say, in that micro, whatever you called it, so that it's literally becoming what you breathe, what's in the air. You don't see it once it goes past about a foot, but it's just, like, I can touch this table, nothing is wet, nothing. And so it's the best. That's why I say, if you're gonna buy a humidifier, buy Air Innovations. And here's the other thing, I'm gonna remind you, you're saving $20 by getting this one now. Go back to the antimicrobial too, because I think that's really super important. I mean, there are a lot of people who are revving up a humidifier that they've had for years, and they don't know what kind of gunk they're throwing into the air that they're breathing.
Well, that's why a lot of people were turned off of the old ones in the past. So what we did was we infused the entire tank and base with an antimicrobial inhibitor. That's to help prevent the growth of bacteria within that tank, all that slimy stuff you used to see. At the same time, we give you a permanent ceramic filter, which you're seeing right there. All the water has to go through it before going to that atomizer. Now, that atomizer, it vibrates 1.7 million times per second. And the reason why is we want to, yeah, it's a lot. We want to smash that molecule to its finest particle. That's why it stays in the air where it belongs and doesn't wind up all over your furniture, but it's actually helping you out while you're sleeping, while you're just living your life around your house.
Right.
And then we also make them in multiple colors so that they fit into whatever room you want to put them in. Now we only have our, the two colors left, but they're two of our most popular colors. They're very rich. If you're questioning what room to put it in, I always recommend the black because it's so standard, can fit into any decor.
Absolutely.
But this is a very nice burgundy. This red pepper, it's like a burgundy. It's very rich, or chili red pepper. Yeah. So
3 colors are already
beautiful
sold
burgundy
out.
color as well.
Let me give you a quick update. If you want the black, 350 remain. That's it. And then red pepper, we have 500 left. And here's the thing, people are buying multiples because of the fact that if you look at the easy pay option, I mean, first of all, you're saving $20 off the QVC price. Second of all, you can pay for it over 4 months. I mean, November, December, January, February, those are really the 4 most needed months, but even into March too. But also, it's $12.50 a month. If you buy 2 or you buy 3, you're looking at $24 to $36 a month. To have them, you should have 1 on your upper level, 1 on your main level, 1 maybe in the basement. If you want 1 in the main bedroom, 1 in one of the kids' bedrooms, 1 in the kitchen family room area. That's why I say this is the time to be able to get this. One other thing I'll just mention, and you just saw it pop up on the screen, and that is if you've never shopped with us before and you're making your very first purchase, you will get free shipping and handling on this. And then you'll get free shipping and handling on any other purchases you make between now and the end of January if this is your first purchase. And so that's why it's so great that if you have been watching QVC but you're like, man, I really need a humidifier, but I'm not sure, if I should get this one. First of all, you're saving money, you're getting easy pay, you're going to get the free shipping and handling if it's your very first purchase at QVC. Go back to the Sensa-Touch. Again, this is no dials or anything like that. You can determine what you want, and then notice that the lights go out even when it's running. So if you don't like a lot of light in your bedroom, not a problem.
That's right.
I'm going to go ahead and touch that. Right now, I've got it on full blast.
That's right. And there you turn it off, it just senses your finger. Each time you touch it, it goes to that next level. So I'm on medium, I'm on high, I'm on supreme. Oh, you're on medium right there, high, and then supreme. But basically, we give you those levels so that you can get them all the way from sitting right by your nightstand where you might actually set it just on that low setting. That's where you're getting 9 nights of sleep. All the way up to, say, you've got a roaring fireplace really drying out the air, and you need to add that moisture back quick. That high setting is going to be there for you to do exactly that, simply by a touch. And when you're done, all of the lights go out to help you sleep a little bit more comfortably at night as well.
It's great. I love Air Innovations. We have ours with the chimney on it, on right now in the main bedroom. Love it, love it. That's how I get to sleep every night. Thank you so much, Kelly. So appreciate it. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you, Mary Beth. So great to talk to you again.
You too. 150 of those just went out the door. Get the black or the red pepper, which is more of a burgundy anyway. Now, yet to come, we have our Dyson. This